All right, real quick before I start this video, I know we said we were going to do daily uploads for Mustang Week, but unless you were living under a rock, you know Hurricane Dorian decided to slide into the DMs of Mustang Week and say, yo, you canceled. So Mustang Week is officially canceled. I think they only had one official day, and that's it. So we might have a Mustang Week video next week, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, on to the rest of the video. I don't even know where to start with this one. So let's just start at the beginning. So it is Thursday, May 17th in 2018, and I made the first big stupid mistake or probably the biggest mistake I've ever made. I accidentally tried to make it through a river in my Dodge Dart, and spoiler alert, it didn't work. As you can see from the pictures here, I thought I could make it through. I couldn't. It was too deep. My intake sucked in some water, and the motor went pop. When that happened, I owned two cars at the time. I owned the Dodge Dart, as you can see from here, and I owned loud 2-valve, my 2003 Mustang GT. Loved that car, miss it like crazy. So yeah, after my Dart needed a new engine, insurance covered it, luckily. I got to thinking, I kind of want to drive a Mustang every day. I love driving my Mustang. Maybe if I went into an S550, it'd be nice enough to drive every day to work, and it would be fun. That weekend, I went to my local Ford dealer and looked at this car. And needless to say, I was in love. I started enjoying life with the Coyote, my first Coyote, 2018 Mustang GT, silver. I had the new, you know what I mean? It was the newest thing.
Yo, chill.
So I brought home 2018 Mustang GT, and I parked it next to my 2003 GT. Fortunately, I don't make enough money for that, so I had to put my 2-valve up for sale. Golly, that's what it sounded like?
She's gone. So is our friendship.
Got it tinted, and then went and got some pictures with some of the other 18s in the Richmond area, which actually, this picture that I'm putting up right here, all three of these 18s were lemon-lulled by Ford. All of them. For pretty much the same issue. After the tint, you know what everyone does on their Mustang? New exhaust. do a simple chop, clamp it on, and you're done. You got bigger tips. Looks good. Everybody loves bigger tips. Did some more rear end work on it. Did a valence. Got the taillights blacked out. It was looking really good. So it was about 2 weeks later, after doing the exhaust, I noticed a sound when I started the car. It is July 1st. Car has 1,500 miles on it. It just started ticking. Just gonna run it till it blows up. As I said in the video, we're just gonna drive it till it blows up. And then about a week later, I had issue number 2 with the car. Nevertheless, it wasn't going to stop me from enjoying my Mustang GT. I went and got some professional pictures done of like before, kind of it in a stock state, so I could see what it looked like before and then afterwards. Doing all that, getting it done, getting some of the simple mods out of the way. It was approaching September, and it was time for me to take the car to Mustang Week. The weekend before I went to Mustang Week, I actually proposed to my then girlfriend, now wife. So we took this picture. So it was kind of becoming an important piece in my life, I guess you could say. It was counting down to Mustang Week, and actually the night before, we were at Derek's house, Derek Barron Productions, if you don't know who that is, which most of you are probably here because you watch him. But we were at at his house the night before. We had a supercharger off his 2-valve. We were diagnosing an issue.
We'll see, guys. As of right now, we're taking the car.
We'll be there.
We'll be there
for the 5th time. Luckily, we got it all together around like midnight. We left in the morning, and the car made it there.
You want some of this 2-valve sauce, boy?
Went through all of Mustang Week. No issues that I could really... I beat on the car at Mustang Week too, just like pretty much everyone does at Mustang Week, but...
Oh my God! Oh my God! Deal done.
Car looked good. Took some pictures of it everywhere. It was really nice. Then we drove it back home for Mustang Week. 0 issues. Got like almost 30 MPG in a V8 pony car. That was pretty cool. No issues then. And then a couple weeks after Mustang Week, right around October 12th, the issues that were minor started to become major. Can't quite ignore them anymore. So I took some videos, some weird behaviors with the car. And I decided to take it into the dealer and just have them check it, have it documented, be like, hey, what's going on? And in addition to that, the ticking, the 2018 tick was getting worse, louder, more often, especially when it was cold. It would even do it when it was hot. And I took it in, and they found an issue. Take a look right here at the notes. You can pause the video if you want to take a look at the notes, but they found a failing camshaft positioning sensor. So they replaced that, said that should fix it. And oddly enough, after they replaced that, for like 3 or 4 days, I didn't hear a single tick out of the engine. I was like, dang, okay, that was it. Easy, easy. And then, nope, not that easy. check engine light. Boom. Random misfires. Car was down maybe 100 horsepower. It felt really weird. The idles would shake abnormally. I know a V8 shakes, but like something was wrong shaking with it. I took it in, and unfortunately, they found major issues with my Gen 3 Coyote. Like major issues. It started ticking again, the new long block. And at this point, I was kind of just like fed up with Ford and my 2018 Mustang GT. And I started looking around at other options. And you know, I'm a car guy first, but I do love my Ford Mustang GT. But I looked at one of these, and I looked at one of these, and I test drove and almost bought one of these, and I loved it. A lot of cool. Really heavy, but sounded awesome. Looked super muscular. So I had the car back now with a Gen 3 Coyote, the second one, and it started ticking again. And this time it was worse than the first. I took it in, and unfortunately, it needed another long block. So at this point, I stopped taking it to the dealer I was taking it to, and I took it to a different one on the other side of town, and they were a lot more helpful. Saw all the same issues, and I started the buyback process again, with this time them accepting the buyback. So it was time for me to get a new car or find a new car. I went to go look at a Mustang here in Richmond, and it wasn't as it was posted. It had been in a wreck. It was pretty beat up. One of the wheels was completely destroyed, and I needed a car in like 13 days or something like that, because Ford gave me a deadline. They were like, hey, drop your Mustang off at this time at this dealer, and we're done. We'll sign the paperwork. We'll give you all your money back. And I was like, cool. All right, I need to find a car. So I found the car, went to go look at it, and it did not pan out. So at this point, it was like, I need a car in 6 days. And me and my wife, Tori, got online and just started looking everywhere for a Mustang or anything, really. And that's when I found Torch GT at a little dealer in Burlington, North Carolina called Cox Toyota. We worked on the price a little bit. I got them down quite a bit. And January 1st, 2019, New Year's Day, my brother, my wife, fiance at the time, yeah. We drove down to Burlington, North Carolina at like 8 in the morning, and we picked up Torch GT. Dane followed me in my 2018 Mustang, and we picked up Torch GT, my now 2015 Mustang GT. And it is awesome. It's great. Everything the 2018 Mustang should have been, and I haven't had a single issue with it. I beat on it just as hard as I did my 18. So thanks for watching, guys. It's kind of a long video. I know it's a lot of talking, but I've had a lot of people ask me, hey, what happened to your 2018 Mustang? That's as short as I can make it in like a 10-minute video. So if you have any more questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram or something. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have about like the buyback process or something like that. 2018 Mustang was fun for like 6 months till it blew up and had 3 engines, and yeah. Last I heard, it was for sale in Wisconsin, so you can still buy it. Ford maybe fixed it or something, 4th engine maybe. You can still buy it in Wisconsin. 2015 Mustang is chugging along, has no problem getting beat on like the 18 did. Remember, please subscribe, maybe throw a like, and even comment down below. We're always in the comments, willing to talk to anybody who wants to talk, so please leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell, you know the spiel. Until next time, have a good one.